7 weeks ago, I pruned off the tops of some of my carrots because some of the people in the comments on my social media pages were convinced that it would help those carrots to grow longer. So even though I was skeptical, I did that very thing to some of the carrots in this bed, but I left the others as they normally would grow with the tops fully intact. Now, the logic that folks were sharing in support of this argument and strategy was that by pruning off the tops of your carrot plants, you're allowing the plant to focus more of its energy on growing a longer root, since that's the part of the plant that you eat anyway. And the flip side of that argument would be that by cutting off those green leafy tops of those carrots, you're effectively shutting down the plant's ability to collect energy from the sun and grow and develop into a longer root in the first place. So let's see the results. All right, so of these 15 carrots that I pulled that had the tops partially pruned off 7 weeks ago, there's only one that's about as long as my hand over here. Not very good results for that method. All right, now let's pull 15 others at random that didn't have their tops pruned off and see what the results look like. So here's the 15 I pulled at random that did not have any of their green tops pruned off. And we've got about 4 here. These first 4 that are about the size of my hand, whereas in the other group I only had about 1. And here's both of those groups of carrots, top and bottom in the same frame. Top are the ones that did not have any of their greens pruned off throughout their growing season, and the bottoms are the ones that did have their tops pruned off about halfway through the growing season. You can kind of see the clear results as they're compared to each other here. Top longer by average, definitely more girthier by average, more weight to them by average. The ones on the bottom just much punier and smaller. So pruning your carrot greens is not an effective strategy to lead to increased yields. This is not a strategy that I will use moving forward. To me, this myth is busted.